Hey guys, just want to do a small video on the importance of financial literacy, specifically as a salesperson. In order for you guys, those of you guys who are good at sales, if you want to take your level from good to great, something that worked for me is really just understanding how important financial literacy is. And what I mean by that is, especially for you guys that are working on the commission, when you start to produce for yourself and you have that confidence that you can go out there and make the sales in the field, bring home the money, and before you know it, you have more money than you've had before, right? Maybe you guys are like that and you're like, God, I have all this money. Where does that money usually go? For most of us, it goes away on Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday, and then you got a couple $100s, a few $100s to live with for the week after. When I really elevated my game from good to a great salesperson is when I started to understand 3 rules of the money. Make it, all right, which everyone pretty much knows how to do. Number 2, keep it. Less people know how to do that. And then number 3, which nobody knows how to do really, is grow that money. So when I started bringing in my money, my commission checks and everything, I was like, firstly, I need to keep it. Okay, that wasn't too hard for me. Everyone's going to start out somewhere different. Keep the money, but then more importantly, what am I going to do with this money? First thing you need to do is think, as a young salesperson, I need to invest this money back in myself. I need to educate myself, whether that's sales programs, seminars, books, going to networking events, whatever that is. I think that's the best place you should put that money. And then, of course, start learning about investing, stocks, real estate. Those are the long-term plays for you that are really going to give you that financial freedom. But and here's why. This really the core fundamental principles of why you need that financial literacy, especially as a salesperson, is it's going to prevent you from falling into being a pushy and a hard seller. And what I mean by that is the only reason why you're in your sales process, when you approach a customer, when you know you're about to lose that deal, the only reason why you start really panicking and freaking out and maybe going a little further than you should in the deal, maybe being a little too pushy and aggressive, is because you know that you don't have another person to talk to. You don't have someone directly after that in line that wants to buy your product or use your service. So you start freaking out. You're like, God, and then of course, think about this. For a seasoned salesperson, if they have their money right, they keep it, they grow it, they got investments, when they go into a deal and they're losing it, yeah, they're going to try their best to keep it, but they're not going to be as worried about losing that deal because they have their money together. They have their financial stability. They have their money working for them. So when they know they're about to lose a deal, it's not the end of the world. They know they can get more money, right? That little shift in thinking is going to allow you to go through that sales process and lose deals and be like, I'm okay. Like, my money's good. My money's right. I'm not stressing about it. There's also a second part of this that's different than the financial literacy that I'm talking about, is having enough people to talk to. And that's more of a marketing talk. So getting enough people in front of you that you can tell your deal about, that if you lose one, you're not worried about going to the second and the third. And that's what for those of you guys that follow Grant Cardone, that's what he talks about. That's the marketing and the funneling of the sales. But I think number one, for those of you guys, especially in face-to-face, if the one thing you can do first right now is get your financial literacy right, and it's gonna allow you to have a stable foundation to build all the other stuff on after that.